Yellow, good afternoon. Welcome. Let's unmute the game. Check I've got everything else running. Don't need that on. Okay, right. Let's continue on with this. We have 2 new islands to explore. Although when we logged out, I didn't realize at the time, we're in the middle of a heavy or a strong, assuming resetting the game doesn't reset the weather. No, strong pollen. So we need to have a look to see whether or not there's going to be any special kind of slimes. Hopefully everyone has food, because that doesn't look... Have they been, or were they around before? I know that this weather, we bring up this. Over on the right-hand side. I know it says it tends to lead to another kind of weather. I wonder whether or not this particular kind of weather itself will spawn special slimes that we need to collect. We'll be heading this way later. I think it's this way. Yeah. Not seeing any rare slimes yet. Take a trip over to the mountain to see if anything spawns over there. These are all fairly standard ones. Map over here does say that there's medium strip over on this side. I won't go too far in, I'm just going to go far enough to where I remember seeing something that I thought could be related to this. Which was in this area. Not necessarily up here, it was more over there, but we'll have a quick look. Because we also want to grab something else while we're here. We left behind our teleport pad and we don't have a second one, so I kind of want to grab it. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing any special looking slimes. Back to the main map. Or Rainbow Island. It may be that we need to wait for the next weather. The music here has definitely changed as a result of this weather. We should also have a look at What would they be? It has slipped my mind. I don't think this weather is spawning any special slimes, which might mean it's the next weather that will spawn. Oh no, there's one. God damn you. Well. Okay, I want that. I would have preferred to have the slime itself. You didn't get to it quick enough. Gotcha. Tangle slime. We still in? Yeah. Through the although the tangle slime may look innocent with its wide smile and colourful flowers up its head, it's actually a fearsome predator with a big appetite for tasty meat. The tangle slime earns its name from the twisted vines that it can produce to grab things in the environment. Tangle slimes are sometimes found within the creeping vines that grow in areas with heavy pollen weather. So yeah, those vines weren't there previously. I've not seen a painted hen before though. Tangle slimes can be a handful on the ranch if they are not well fed at all times. Tangle slimes tunnel their vines underground to snatch food and plants from outside their corrals. But if well fed, beneficial buds will occasionally grow among their vines. Plotonomics. Despite their troublesome nature, the slimes that create them, tangle plots, have an incredibly beneficial agricultural applications. Fertilizer and growth formulas made from the tangle plots are used by farms all across. It's speculated that the unusually high nutrient count found within the tangle plots that now grow as vegetables result from tangle slime's incredible appetite for chickens. But that's super gruesome, so let's just ignore that. Okay, so they specifically spawn from those things. If I can get a couple more, that would be good. Or at least if we can feed a few more of them. So we should grab some chickens. Oh, I think the weather's passed. The heavy variance of the weather has passed. And the vines have disappeared. Okay. In which case, we should focus on getting some more of the plots, and then we can always convert something else into them later. The weather didn't move, did it? Let's have a look at the other island. See if the weather moved over there. We're heading that way anyway, so looks like they've eaten all the chickens. Oh, sorry, you can go. Starlight Strand, a vision of dusk and dawn together as one. Okay, we have one of these already. Looks like there's anglerfish over there as well. Oh, we came to check the weather over here. There doesn't appear to be weather over here, or we can't see what the weather is over here. Cheerful statue. Radiant ore. Any reason to be up here? And then there's a means to get other places. No, doesn't look like it. These are all types we've seen before. We'll explore this area more properly later. We came over here for a different reason, and that reason is not valid. Now, where did they hide that one then? Okay, let's temporarily head back. Okay, the mountain map currently has high what's it called? High pollen. Some food. Okay. Find the vines. See no vines over here. There's some creeping vines. Hi, Jan. There it is. Okay, why don't I just do that? I can just refill with these. few more of these. I know of a reason to feed them for their plot, so I can put them somewhere else for the time being. We're not going to be able to find any in the cave, I wouldn't expect. Don't think any spawn here, period. Possibility find some around here, maybe? Nope. We missed our opportunity. Right, so we're gonna have to get some more plorts just by feeding. Oh, there's one. What I will likely do is just feed the ones that I do manage to find. And then get rid of these. And then use the plorts to combine them with something else at a later date. I already have one of you. I don't think getting the second one of you is going to help me any. Okay, we'll make do with what we have. We can turn these two into 2 plorts. I mean, we could get more off them if we could find rainbow roosters, but I have no idea where to look for those. Let's take them somewhere where we can feed them without them causing an issue. Resources to set up a corral for them at the moment. At least not a full one. We could set up a partial corral for them, but then we'd need to micromanage them. A second there, I thought that had one of the ringtail tails on it. Do you need food again? Apparently not. There we go. Give me your plort. Okay. For the short term, we can keep those in there. Unfortunately, we can't keep these in here. Get us up to 4. We can disassemble this now. Let's set them up a temporary one. Do I have... Yeah, let's set this up partially. Really, we only need 6 plots, and then I can leave them be. Let me have a look at something else while I have it on my mind. That's a lot of wild honey. And a lot of flutter plots. We're not seeing a flutter yet, but given the fact that we can now identify what that item is, that must be in the location we've just been to. We already have the materials for that, we just need the actual storage cell. Okay, so we need to get a flutter. Something's going to be on the new island. Didn't realise these were getting full. We'll sell this lot because we need the money. We spent a bunch. Someone been eating your food. Slime main over there as well now. Can I actually see the weather in this island down here? Not in the minutes. Which either means there isn't any, or that we actually need a map to be able to see the weather down there. Okay, they're currently behaving. You need more food. I think we did establish this, but we cannot incinerate those. Okay, let's finish setting this up. And why not? Okay. Keep them happy. Okay, I forget what we feed you. One of these types of chicken. Yes, that type of chicken. So, given the lack of them in here at the minute, there's way too many hens. I think these guys will eat fruits. Yeah. You all have your food. I wonder if it's just going to be the case that I'm going to need to have a separate one of these specifically for each type of chicken. One, two, I'll take the risk. 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time we did this, that, all of the remaining hens, oh sorry, not hens, roosters, became old age. And we had none left. Hey, 6,000. Which direction do I want to unlock first? Let's unlock... That looks like a cave system more than anything else. And again, why 5 slots? When really you need one for the food for the... or one for the corral and then one for food by the sounds of it. We'll probably have to move one of this lot over to here. I suppose we can replace... We've already fully upgraded the corral. Kind of be a waste of money. We could replace one of the... What's it called? One of the corrals with something just growing basic food that we can throw in the incinerator. Let's open up this side next. I think we have the money to do it. Yes. We have new messages. Try and remember to go open those when we get back. Stamina recover. River's clear here. Okay. I don't know if she tried to pick these up. We are allowed to just pick these up. Okay, that's the second half of this. So we're not allowed over there yet. Kind of figured that was probably how that was going to work. Veggie flags. Okay. Oh, mushrooms, my first love. I still remember the day my Mum told me that they aren't actually plants. Couldn't believe it. After I got the field guide, I would always sneak into the forest with Grandmother's old suitcase and collect as many as I could. When she found out, Mum was upset. But I think she was more upset about Grandma's suitcase than anything else. I didn't know it was special to her. Nothing up there. Maybe emptying out this way. That's probably the way in. That's the way we've been before. This is the way to the next area. That one's going to cost us 6,000. So we should expand out to the other direction first when we need to. Do we want to move the bats over here? It's going to take a while because we'll have to manually move all 6 of them. But it'll allow us to set them up their own chicken pen, and now I wish I'd grabbed the other yolk. Yolk slime. I think we probably should. We should dedicate a field to each corral. So set that as corral. Set that as a coop. It's probably not still there, but we'll have a look. I'm gonna go see if that yolk slime is where we left it. Which is gonna take a hot minute. Because we don't have a means to teleport over there. It was... Oh, you're still here. It was back on the volcano map, somewhere near the center area, where we usually leave the teleport. There's a non-zero chance it's still there. Because it doesn't unload all the creatures just immediately. Right. Okay, let's get this back and then sort things out. Assuming we have the currency to do it. Hi, Cozy. Okay, you probably have run out of food by this point. That's fine. We have floor plots, so we actually have everything we need from these guys. We can get rid of them. Two more than we need. Let's throw these carrots onto the fire. And collect what we need from over here. them over is going to be the tricky bit. Okay, I believe I need you. Let's grab a baby version of you as well. And then we'll just siphon up everything and then spit out the stuff we don't want. Okay. One, two, three, four. Keep 5 on us. Looks like that's all of them. Perhaps we'll bring one with us, because we're going to have to grab all 6 of them. Well, we don't have to. We could always go grab a few extra anglerfish and then just rebreed them. I wonder what'll be faster, running to get the anglerfish or bringing all of these guys through. Okay, you're going to need high walls. I don't believe either of these are nocturnal. An airnet on. Okay. Wrong way. Didn't realise I'd actually accidentally grabbed these guys as well. So let's throw these in here. Any others of these that we've missed? Hiding around somewhere. Doesn't look like it. How haven't you worked? I think there's enough young in here that we can grab all of these ones. I think it, strictly speaking, would be quicker if I had gone and grabbed a bunch more anglerfish, because this route is a little bit further than I expected it to be. Now I'm going to need to give them some kind of food for the time being, but we can grab some from over there. Yeah, we've committed to moving them now, so we'll move them. Another check. That all looks fine. do need to start getting those robots though, because I'm getting the feeling that, well, we're getting to the point where keeping up with getting these guys fed and collecting ports and selling them is taking almost as much time as we can take between exploration sessions. We went the wrong way. Oh. That wasn't here last time we came this way. Strange. Let's not forget we have messages waiting for us. There may be nothing, but we shouldn't forget. Could try juggling a couple of them over. Need to be a little careful because there is large bodies of water nearby. Although they're sleepy at the minute, that helps us. Get away from there. Okay, one more. We may as well grab the remaining plots from their old corral. And then maybe disassemble the corral and turn it into a carrot farm. There we go. Decent amount in there, but we'll let the food that they have get used up first. Let's go sell these plots, put the brine downstairs, so we can finish off the chicken coop. Now, didn't I have... Uh, 2,000, that's going to be enough for at least building the farm. Okay. Disassemble it. Garden, rather. Go to that. I won't worry about any of that, because the entire point of this is just to... We're going to be burning all of this. Okay, there's enough money to finish off everything else we need over in the cave. We may as well empty out the other ones as well, back in the greenhouse. Conservatory. Bollocks. Okay. Don't think these guys need anything else. Okay, that's that maxed out. All the adults. Bar one. All the babies back in here. I believe the anglerfish like the sea hens, and that's that. Okay, now let's go explore the new herd. See if we can't find... what was it? Fluffy? Floaty? Something. What's FL something? The type of slime we need for the robots. Second. No, there's nothing. Nothing special here. Cave there. The Prisma wave seems to affect each area of the island differently, expressing a full spectrum of colour in some places, but alternating between or splitting the spectrum in others. And they actively change, sometimes quickly and constantly, others more slowly. In my first year here, every season looked different to me. It was lovely while it lasted. There's something over there as well. Keep our eye out for special types of chickens or special types of plants that we don't have yet. Okay, it's just a light. Okay, we have all of that. I think there's anything here we haven't seen before. Just a location for us to recollect our water by the looks of it. Seems a bit too deliberate, that's why. Easy breezy fan. For most ranchers, the fan is simply a great way to cool down on a hot day, but you're not most ranchers. I mean, if I had a bunch more stamina upgrades, I could see that being possible. But with what we have at the minute, I don't think so. Hello, I see you, and you as well. You are part of that door, not the one back where we came from. Cousin Hunter Largo. So there is a special kind of invisible one. Hunter plots. Okay, you're happy. Invisible slimes. Feral slimes. We've only just discovered these? We've seen plenty of these. Angry slimes are in there. What we're after. Sounds like the door opened. How do we get the honey, though? We get the wax that way. How do we get the honey? There's some hunters. Find a couple more before... Okay, Hunter Slime is a wild cousin of the Tabby Slime, much more capable creature than the playful Tabby. The Hunter Slime excels at stalking the chickens. Oh, you explicitly like roosters. Interesting. Excels at stalking chickens in the far range. Hunter Slime's Slimologic makeup allows for a natural cloaking ability that renders it almost completely invisible. Their only tell is their giant almond eyes, which can often be seen hovering in the dark. This effect often is described as, unsurprisingly, this effect is often described by unsuspecting ranchers as Hunter Slime has a keen senses and can detect its prey from a great distance. This makes finding a good location for their crowds challenging. Okay, so we can't put them next to their chickens, or any chickens, but have to keep them in an entirely separate area where everything else is vegetables. Additionally, the wild nature of the hunter also makes passing on... Additionally, the wild nature of the hunter is also passed on to any larger form from its plots. A newly created hunter larger will always be feral. A prepared rancher knows that breeding hunter largos would always be done slowly. With a few chickens on hand, calm that down. Excuse you? A giant mushroom, or the giant mushrooms on this island, are responsible for many of the greatest mycological discoveries of my life. Sorry, but it's a secret. There are no youngs left. There'd still be something up there, but I believe this is open now. Okay, novice gourd snare. Special snare that captures a gourd slime. Bait it with food and wait. Okay. Oh wait, isn't... Yeah, that's a gourd slime. Okay, so it's not a special kind of slime, it's just you can create the big slimes. Which we have no need to do. Radiant ore, radiant ore. Use a few more of their plots. You're angry, you're angry, you're angry. You're angry. You're fine. You're fine. You're angry. Come on, eat. Oh, no, they just don't want to eat. We need to be careful of our health. Now play on a harder difficulty. I'm gonna go back up first. I think there's anything else up here, but the least we can do is just get up here and check. Doesn't look like there's anything. Oops. Oh, the wind is picking up. I assume. I've not seen a map stone anywhere yet. I'm guessing this is where I need to be for the fluttery ones. Azure mangrove. Random decoration. Oh, that's why they're angry, because there's going to be more of the hunters down here. And they've merged. find one more hunter. Nope, it's a large O. I don't have a veggie around to give it. Are there no chickens? We are going to end up recovering a lot of the same ground at some point. Mostly just because we haven't got a map yet. Internalizing all of this, given how many layers there are, is hard. My brain's pretty good at building internal maps, but not necessarily when they're complicated. Good call. Looks like it's probably going to be a flutter plot? Yeah, flutter statue. Why, hello. So you exist here as well. We already have some of them. We could just feed the big flutter. Hey, finally, honey. Plus. Clearly we need to get rid of that to do anything with that. What are you? This sweet syrup comes from Rainbow Island, island's most unusual plant, the moon dew flower, which only blooms at night. Initially, scientists thought the buds of the flower had never opened, but that was just because they tended to call it quits at 5. Maybe 4:45, if they were trying to beat the traffic. That is, until that fateful night when one Dr. Arnold Pendoscott forgot about daylight saving time and wound up working an hour late. As he went to grab his jacket, he was surprised to see the moondrop flower in full bloom. That's just how discoveries are made sometimes. Cannot be planted in the garden, only fed to slimes. Favoured by flutter slimes. Huh. What are you? Wild honey slime. Sounds like we got more. Right, sounds like we got them all. It looks like they're going to very quickly create some more of them. Hello there, ringtail. There's another ringtail. Oh, there's a bunch of them around here. I'll have to get some details on the honey slimes in a second. Problem is, while we are out here looking for slimes we've not found before, I don't really have the inventory space or the corrals at the minute to set up farms for them. Flutter slime was the only real one that we're interested in. Favourite fruit, mint mango. Honey slimes are an odd breed of slime composed of a hyper-sweet slime compound. Most slime scientists believe this to be the result of their slime cells replicating the natural sugars found in fruits and flora nectar of the far range. Most rangers agree their plots taste great on cereal. The greatest danger of a honey slime possesses is found in their plots. Honey plots are the sweetest, most delicious plot known in the far range. Other slimes can detect them from much further away than a normal plot and will do anything or everything within their means to get to them. A rancher with honey slimes needs to be careful about unintended largos or worse. It is raining. There's some. Okay, we need to plop this down. I want to put the plots down. Let's fire these two into the refinery at least. We can't grow these. So we'll have to mix the flutter slimes with... Well, they just ate something they really liked, which isn't helpful. We'll have to mix them with something that we can get easier food for. Damn you, don't you go eating any plorts. Come back here. How much of the map's not going to give us? This gets us this weird middle section. Okay, so they drop, or these plants drop their fruit. We need to make a decision as to what we're going to keep. I think this, though... I'll feed... If we can't grow them, then we may as well feed this to that. Damn it, can't get up that way. Actually, maybe we can. Damn it, I didn't pay attention to how much stamina we had. I expected it to have recharged. I'll have to give it a second. Need to get a whole bunch of these going. Golden Shore Shot module. Still not found sun sap or actually managed to get any gold plorts. Okay, now we'll go have a look inside that other hole we found. I think I'll throw all the plorts we have remaining into the refinery. Definitely a lot more beeswax and the like over here than there is on the other map. Damn it. We have 6 honey slime. Okay. Spring pad. Launch everything into the, or launches anything that it touches into the air. That might be what we need to get over to that island, but we'll need a second one to get back. We can have a look at the flutter slimes. Flutter slimes feel truly at home on Rainbow Island, curiously flying about the prismatic flora, a shining example of nature's beauty in an already beautiful world. Their beauty, however, requires a very specific regimen to maintain, as flutter slimes have a unique diet where they will only eat the sweet but fleeting moondrop nectar that grows in the wilds of Rainbow Island. However, should you manage to go through the trouble of collecting moondrop nectar and keep your flutter slimes well fed, they will reward you with a soothing aura, or the soothing aura they produce after eating it, that reduces all nearby slime agitation. It also has pretty sparkles. Flutter slimes have an innate curiosity that causes them to fly to nearby objects and creatures, and since they have some of the most powerful flight capabilities of all slimes, they will soon make an appearance. They'll soon make you appreciate the glass walls and roofs of the conservatory. Still, given their restrictive diets and soothing auras, flutter slimes might be the kind of slime you want to roam freely on your ranch. Flutter plorts have a near imperceptible weightlessness to them, never truly touching the ground. If we can't grow them, how are we supposed to feed them? Cannot be planted in a garden, only fed to slimes. But we need like 100 nectar. We'll have another 100 neck. I need 100 quartz from them. I think our only real option is to turn them into large O's then. Okay. Okay, yeah. If we turn them into large O's, then by the looks of it, we can still get their plots. Why do we have an angry one there? Okay, that should put you on the map at least. I think the large O's gets jumped on the map, yeah. Actually, let's go grab the refinery. Okay, there's a fair number of them around. Those nectar things. But still, collecting enough is going to be a real pain. I can find one more hunter as well. Hello! Painted hens. Good, we found them. Back up, because I thought I saw something. I did, but I think they've eaten them. We got some mangoes here. That's what I saw. That's gonna have to... Whoops! What did we just fire? Water. Okay, that's fine. I'll allow me to pick up this lot. And then we're out of inventory space. We don't need you, we don't need you. I think it was the honey slimes that ate the mango. I think I'm going to mix hunter slimes with flutter slimes. Although, hunters need roosters to eat. They're not the easiest thing to guarantee you get. Because it kind of makes sense to mix the honey slimes with, what are they called? The pollen one we got earlier. Mix them with a tangle slime. Maybe we mix Flutter and Tangle? And then Honey and Hunter? I actually would kind of like to mix these two together because it just kind of makes sense, but... Because Painted Hens we can farm, Mint Mangoes we can farm. Roosters we can technically farm, it's just we gotta pull them from a whole bunch of different locations. Let's start making our way back and see if we can't find... We've not even been on the lower area yet. Oh, bollocks, yeah. See if we can't find the other map. I used to start my monotons with a jog along this path. It felt so great to feel the sea breeze as I made my way to the hollow tree ahead. Sometimes I would even come back at the end of my day and watch the sunset. But I also think this is where I got robbed by that ringtail slime. Out of inventory space to do anything. Let's not take the risk of jumping over there. What I need to do with you. I think I just need to wait for you to land and then press F on you, don't I? Yeah. Gotcha. Drone station module. That makes 4. We still don't have a single drone though. I grew attached to this tree when I first discovered it. I used to sit here and tell it all about myself. These days, it's too different. I see myself in it now. 2 different paths, struggling against the other, bound to this island and changed by it. But unlike this tree, I hope to leave this island someday. I want to find a way home, I really do. I kind of want to go into that hole before I forget that it's here, but if we find anything down there, it's not like we can do anything with it. Root tangle. That is the other side of a door. Oh yeah, we do need to find one more hunter if we can. Might be able to get a hunter this way. If they haven't all turned into largos still. We need to go over to this one where a bunch of them would have got killed. So they respawn. There's one. There's two. Gotcha. Do need to be heading back now. We are reaching a point where everything is gonna need feeding. Priority, we'll go visit them to put that on the map. Got another thingy over there. Okay, you're on the map. Which bit did we get? This bit. So we still got one for this bit missing. And I reckon somewhere around about here. Actually, no. It may actually be over here. The teleport to there. If we'd gone a little bit further. Ever since I came back, things have been a little fuzzy. Like some of my memories stay behind. So I come here now to clear my head. I just let it sound, or just let the sound of the falling water drown out everything else. Then in that white noise, I can sometimes think clearly again. Then all I see, or I see it all happening again. So I take a few breaths, steady myself, and get back to work. Angler statue. That's just going to get us to the other side of that. We should open it up if we can. Although we lack the means to carry plorts at the moment. Oh, there's another one over here. Rock statue. That's my Discord. One sec, let me check this. One moment, please. I need to deal with this. I just messaging with my brother. Looks like Dad is possibly going to be discharged this evening, and may need a lift home. Which would require me to end the stream early, which is fine. I just need to know for sure. I can still go on for another hour, I think, at least. It's 3:45 here. And potentially they're going to be discharged at 5. Discord will beep me once he's finished typing with his mobile phone, which is why it's taking so long. That is not the direction we need to be heading. We can't really head that way because we don't have the plorts, so we will have to go this way and around unless there's a way over. We can probably find a way over. That's where the map was. Heading northeast. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on that. Because, as I said, we'll need to end the episode slightly early. Don't like putting them there. There's an angle plot. Go away. Don't plot. I'm going to be back. This is the one we needed the least. This is the one for the one behind here, which we've already found another way into. It's potentially just a shortcut. This is not the one I thought it was. And report. See hen. Okay, there are just some strange passages that go through. Storage cell. Okay, let's go pick up those flowers again before they despawn or something finds their way up to them to eat them. I'm going to imagine the thingies over there then. The map. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get that one open. There it is. Let's just go and grab it and then we'll come back. Aha! So that's how you open this one, from the other side, so you don't need to fly over. Hopefully we remember we need a hunter plot. Okay. Haven't exactly been exploring these areas consistently, so I'm not entirely sure which parts we have seen and which parts we haven't. Let's get back, because we have overloaded our inventory and we need to put some things away. No, just me. I thought I'd heard sparkly thing or something. Or some noise that indicates that there is a sparkly thing nearby. Okay, first things first. Let's deposit these. And then them all in the first lots. Right. Feed everything else. So our food is going off. Hopefully, none of them have tried to escape because they've run out of food. The bats are a potential issue with regards to bats. If the bats didn't have much food, they could have got into the chicken pen if they did run out. Although, that hasn't gone down that far since we were last here, so maybe we're alright. There's nothing over there. You don't escape. Let's check on the bats first. They had the lowest food count. They have not escaped. None of them look starving. They all look good. Okay. We need 18, so we'll go down to 12. Heavy pollen again. We'll throw one lot of everything into the refinery. With the exception of... Actually, no, we'll put the Yoki plots in as well. I've not seen any recipes that need them, but that doesn't mean that there isn't any. I need more food. Wait, down one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that we only set those up with 4. Because I think we figured if there was more than 4, then they were either going to disappear or something was going to happen. Let's go get the burnable food, since that was over here, and we don't need to come back down here again for a little bit. Oh, we will, because we'll have to set up a corral down here. Oh no, we didn't put the food down here, it's the other one, damn it. We put it in the spare spot in the other area. I should probably feed these to get their plorts and then put them in the next area. The largest of them down here. I think it's probably going to be the best way to do that. There's their food. Why is he getting low on food? Can a bunch of hens get old? No, they just haven't grown up. Alright. Not much additional food, but... There, too high. Really no other food here? Oh yes, and we should check the messages. We've been forgetting about that. We keep forgetting about that. Okay. Tabby plots. Ah, yeah, we've not sorted their corral yet, so we're going to have enough of all of that. That's fine. Going to need to start collecting more radiant ore again. Yeah, the only way we mass produce that is by making a larger. Yeah, we need to collect. That's all of that. So yeah, anything we mix with the honey slime, we're going to have to put it in, or far away from everything else. We can't use the honey slime or whatever we put in the cave refinery. And we don't currently have the money, although we may be able to get the money to unlock the area after the cave. You could always unlock the other side here, but I'd rather not do it there. It's the flutter with something. Flutter with a dervish has come to mind for some reason. It seems like an absolutely terrible idea, which is why I like it. Okay, we've got heavy rain over there. Everyone's being fed with what we have at the minute. Let's... I don't know if heavy rain is going to give us... I don't know, I think heavy rain is just a prelude to thunder, isn't it? While it is alright, heavy rain or a downpour, rain can make corner rainbow more dramatic. The rain can also help keep tars at bay, naturally water wild fruits, veggies, crops. And delight puddle slimes everywhere. Yeah, I don't think it has. I could be wrong. This one definitely has its own slime attached to it. I thought I grabbed one, but apparently not. As in, picked one up. I definitely didn't keep it. That's where you get the dervish slime from. Ideally, my plan was going to be to mix the dervish with the tangle slime. That was my plan, but I may just abandon that. Maybe we go Tangle with Flutter and then Hunter with Mango. Sorry, Hunter with Honey. Just have a quick... Yep, you're still hanging around. Let's have a quick look at Heavy Rain to see whether or not is going to produce its own type of slime. I don't think I've seen a slime during a thunderstorm. There's just resources that get generated during a thunderstorm. And then, yeah, I know that dervishes appear when there's cyclones around, which happen after heavy wind. I should probably head over to... Oh wait, what did we need for the other side of that door? We need another hunter. We're probably not going to find around here. We can go get ourselves a hunter plot for that. We know where we can get those from. Need to grab a piece of food from somewhere on the way over. It may actually need to be a chicken. Honey. Cotton Hunter, you will work. Going this way, we can get to... honey slimes. Probably want fruit. Yeah. Never mind, we've got one people. Nope, you come back. Ah, the veins died down. We need to head back. And then the honey slime, the honey shorts. It's for that. Okay, so that's the other side to this door. Brings us through to here again. You good? Okay. What was that one? Ah, no, we found the back side of that door. We never found the front of it. At least I assume it was the back side. Oh, we left that over there. Bollocks. We have a largely empty inventory. Let's see if we can find the other side of this door while we go over and pick that back up. Oops. I should have the time for that. If we're going to have to end early. This is going to loop around the wrong way, isn't it? So when we go that way, it brings us over to here. And then from here, we need to find our way up. Okay. There it is. I thought I just need a pink one. Yeah, just a pink one. That's just going to give us access to being in there. Or another way to get into here. So yeah, that's a nothing. That's fine. Just a passage. Okay. Let's actually collect some of this because I know we're about to use a bunch of it. Wrong kind, but we may as well collect some more of it because we are going to need more of it. Music changed. Ooh, we have wind. I was going to say, this is about to become real bad real quick, given how many different kinds there are around here. I'll let them create their own problems. At least it's raining, so it's a problem that's going to fix itself. Did I actually make it up there? I feel like I did. We did not. Tank liner. Or the tank guard. Okay, the wind was brief and it's already gone. Let's head back. Golden Puzzle statue. Okay, if we can easily make that, then the jump over to here is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was. think this is a new cave, although it looks like... Ah, right, yeah, no. We did find the cave, we chose not to explore it because we didn't have the time or the ability to pick anything up. Okay, that's access from there. We came from that direction. There we go. Cave stone pillar. And a generally northward direction will get us back. This doesn't go anywhere, does it? Oh, no it does. We didn't have it open last time, that's right. Still lots that we've not checked out on that area. Just checking the weather again. Okay. Let's drop our resources. And then we might have enough time to set up another corral. That'll be the plan at least. Just need to check something. Painted hens. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. Task 1. Collect food. Task 2, before I forget. Get on the communicator. The message is waiting here for ages now. Everyone has something to say. In fact, someone new has something to say. Oh, Beatrix, I was up all night trying to synthesize the perfect gift I was just missing out. Green home return portal. Hey babe, found something I was going to throw out. Random junk, not important. Yawn. Oh, Elstone Job, Beatrix. I've been putting in a few long nights reading lately. Specifically, I've been going through every field guide and botanical research paper I could dig up on the far, far range. I thought that even if the flora on Rainbow Island is unnatural, it would have been recorded somewhere with some information we could use. And it turns out there's nothing. I can't find a single mention of a rainbow-hued flora anywhere. So that means that whatever's happening or happened at the island to make it look the way it does happened relatively recently. But I don't think you needed me to tell you this, because I think you've seen it for yourself, or seen it yourself. The things you described, the entire portion of the island split between two different colours right down the middle. That says accident to me, Beatrix. So tread carefully out there. Nature can be a dangerous thing to us, but it pales in comparison to what we can, Nature can be a dangerous thing to us, but it pales in comparison as to what we can do to it. I'm going to keep digging around in my library for anything else that could help you. And if I come up short, maybe I'll just bake you some muffins. Either way, Tentango. Beatrix, adios. Hi, Bay. How goes the exploring? Word is that you're up to your eyeballs in mysteries over there. Sure sounds exciting. Me? I'm wondering why baby stuff is so needlessly difficult. I've climbed mountains that were easier than putting together a crib. I missed that last bit. This alien wrench something or other. Anyway, Hobson and I just wanted to say thank you. I don't think we would have come to realise we wanted a kiddo without you in our lives. I always saw a bit of myself in you, and after you restored Hobson's dusty old ranch, it made us realise that not only the mark we've left on this world matters, but that it's a hoot to see a younger do a lot. A younger lot do something new with it all. So it's going to be a real treat to see what our little ends up doing with this ranch, or whatever else their hearts takes them. So thank you, May. Hobson and I are better off having had you be a little part of our lives, and I wish you the very best, always. Oh, but one more thing. Hobson wanted to know why you decided not to use that big old ancient device in the ruins of the Glass Desert to go on some grand adventure across the cosmos. I told him, Hobson Twillager, a woman's decision to travel space and time is theirs and theirs alone, but he is both stubborn and curious to a fault. It was broken? Well, that doesn't sound right. Hobson said he left that thing primed and ready to go before he went and walked away. He said was leaving the door open for the next adventurous soul up there. Well, Beatrix the Blue. Seems like you found yourself another mystery. Good luck with that one, Bay. Maybe with all of this done, you should write yourself a book on it. Would make for a hell of an adventure story. Bob. Hello, fellow human. Has gift for yous. Your way, chickiness? I've never Three slimes in a trench coat. Now that I'm paying a little bit more attention. Got a pink slime under there. That I'm not sure which slime that one is. It could be a number, then there's a number of brownish slimes, but I don't remember or recognise one that has a swirl in it. And it's clearly sitting on something on top of something else. Use the cosmic station to receive a gift from Mochi, Vector, Dora, Organ, and Blob. Can we identify the slime? Yeah, it's not one of the ones we have at the minute. The nearest is probably the honey slime, just because the one in the middle of the trench coat looked partially transparent. Okay, we were dealing with the food. Keep these guys fed, or they are highly likely to try to escape. I saw, yes, an escapee. Okay, so all this, set all this stuff on fire. And then go see how the bats are doing. They are hungry and trying to get to the chickens. I should not be surprised. I'm going to grab them all of the extra, all the old hens. And I think I can feed them fruit as well. Nope. These. You need food. Okay, I can't see any that are immediately starving, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should keep them happy for now. Okay. $60 storage units, more tabby. It's going to need some perfect snowflakes and a bunch of other stuff that we don't have. More efficient. Need the money for it. That's fine. I was about to go sell a bunch of plots anyway. Oh wait, we went from 50 to 60, didn't we? Sorry, 40 to 60. And the next upgrade is 60, we're currently at 50. For them in there. Good. Okay, I'll grab that. I reckon that'll be more than enough to be able to get us back and forth between those two islands. I did see that some of these are grown again, so let's grab them before we give them opportunity to rot. Honey, Hunter, Flutter. What are these two? Wait. This one here, I think, is Ringtail. It's that one I'm not sure on. Yeah, that's Ringtail. There is a slime on that island we haven't found yet. That partly makes me inclined to go look for it. There's one area we haven't properly checked. If we need to drive our dad, we're not going to have the time. We did swing over here. We've not checked over here. And we haven't really properly checked this area here, or these areas here. No, we'll stick with plan A. So we need to go collect the plots from these. I'm going to... wrong one. I think I put, yes, these in here. Gonna have to keep them on our inventory for now, but we can grab 6 of those. In fact, we can sell 2 of them. And that's not why I was doing that. I was doing that. We need an extra space so that when we went over here, we didn't need to make 2 trips. But I might make another trip to grab that lot. Grab the fruits and things. So that we can feed our fire slimes. And slimes, what are they called? Those guys. Okay, let's go grab the loose veg and fruit. And then if we go get the plorts from the bats, then we will have sufficient enough money, I think, to set up the next corral. Not going to have enough money for the next area, but that's fine. We don't have the time to set up the next area. Maybe. Probably. We'll find out. And then if I have to end early. You did not have as much as I would have liked. Just empty that entirely then. Ah, that's right. You don't have enough because you've not been being fed your preferred meal, which now can be given. A nice healthy amount of. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's plenty. There we go. That should keep them happy for a while. Oh, damn it. Now I have to come back here again. Never mind, we're coming back here anyway. We do need to find another yolk slime, really. In the long run. Okay, we need these. We can grab a spare hen from in there. Triple confirm. Yeah, painted hens. I don't know what I'm going to use for that. For these. put now here. Need another coop here. High walls. None of these are nocturnal. Definitely need an air net. We have some of those, so we can feed them with them initially, but I might... we can go grab some extra, just hens in general. Again. There we go. Okay. They're gonna need... I mean, this might be too close. I may have wanted to put them over there. Because if they get hungry, they're going to just take their own lunch. Okay. Initially, we'll just sell these ones. And then I might go just grab a bunch of chickens so that we can give them some food temporarily. Because I should have set those hens up a lot earlier. Go do a chicken run. Like 18 chickens if we can find enough. We'll be asking a lot though. We have depend on how quickly we can nab them from over here before other things try to eat them. Not a good collection. We're just gonna have to make do. It's no use. Okay. Good, there's still 3 painted hens in there. Nectar and meat. There we go. I'll have some food when they need it. Try to see if we can get lucky finding another yolk slime, because that will help increase the speed that the chickens breed. But they are a rare spawn, so we'll do a quick loop. That helps a bunch. I wonder what the conditions are, because I've not figured that out yet. The conditions for new hens to spawn in nests. I think there's a nest up here. I know there's one a little bit further over where the feral ones are. There's some nests in here. Here's a nest. Shit. Oh no, we had all the hunters in our inventory. We lost all the hunters. Well, we know where we can get them back. Not that big of a deal, just an irritation. Oh, hello. I must tell you, I saw this item in Screen Beatrix. More freebies. Something special for you, another freebie. Human person, Yoki. Yoki plus chickens. Chicken chicks. Yoki dokie. I've already figured that out. I understand what it's actually trying to say, but I already figured it out. That's why we were looking for another Yoki. As they help breed chickens. Let's get the feeding done. And then see where we are. I'll leave that in there for now. Just in case. They've been stealing each other's food. I don't know if there's any point continuing to feed that after it's full, but... You look content. That looked like one of them fell outside. One, 2, 5. Okay. Maintenance done again. And we're starting to get some of the flutter things. We do need a lot of them though. Do I want to quickly run and grab the Hunter Slimes? Just reread something. Okay, we're kind of waiting for Stephen to arrive here. In which case, let's go see about collecting. Got wind and rain, thunderstorm. Thunderstorm there as well. Dervish is definitely in here, so maybe there's a snowfall one as well? Just thinking. If I knew where Dervish was between these two, I'd have a better idea whether or not there was another weather-based one. It's the Yoki slime we need to find another one of, but they only spawn in specific locations, i.e. chicken nests. Go recollect the Hunter Slimes. Since we managed to yeet ourselves off the world into the Slime Sea. Yeah, I will just get the Hunter Slimes rather than anything else. Hunter, there's one. I had seen one, you jumped away. Nope, you're not what I'm looking for. Too many plops around. There's one. You're a big one, you're a big one. You're big ones. Okay, let's move on to the next area. Two. Nope, you're a different type. You are the correct type. Where did I find the next batch of them? This is where the Flutterbees, the Flutter slimes were. And the honey slimes. There's the slimes up there. Should grab the beeswax and the honey while I'm here. Wait. Is there a gold? There may have been a gold one around here that just disappeared because we were nearby when it spawned. Let's get you on the lip mark. Silky sand. I believe that chaos is happening above me. Okay, and it's getting more windy back on Rainbow Fields, so we should probably start heading back in that direction. Hopefully we can find another 3 hunters. He says, immediately getting distracted by other things. Actually something. I think I have the, how to get up onto that from here. We can get up there. Over here first. Wall trestle. This is stable ground. That down there is going to be the teleport back over to there. Calling it now. Oh, no, it can't be. It's the right kind of structure, but it's the... oh, right shape of structure, but it's not quite right. Looks like the place where it should be. At least, if I was designing this, I probably would have put it there, which means it might be on the other side of that door. Okay, yeah, we need to get back to main island. Northwest. There's now strong winds over there, which might mean cyclones are coming. Still not probably poked our nose around down there. Oh, I do have the teleport on me. I could have just jumped in there, but never mind. Heavy wind and rain and lightning. What we need, though, is tornadoes. Unless there is a slime related to heavy wind. Oh, we don't have cyclones listed at the minute. currently have any water. Weather's not listing cyclones, which is weird because we did just see one. This feels too big. The dervish I remember seeing last time was on a smaller cyclone. Weather still doesn't say cyclones though. We just need one. If we can get one, we can make more. Or we can make largers from it. Don't have heavy wind. There's no heavy wind anywhere else. Damn it, wind's died down. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'll call the stream early anyway. Because in all likelihood, well, it makes me available to give my dad a lift home without needing to very quickly pack up, if that's what they end up needing. We are going to be streaming every day this week anyway, so a few of them are a little short. It makes up for the fact that I've gone hours overtime before. But yeah, I'll probably quickly refeed everything between now and next episode. But yeah, I'll call it there for today. So, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow from 2 PM BST onwards. We're going to continue playing this. There's obviously still more on that second island for us to explore. We haven't got through or haven't collected all of the slimes that are over there. We reckon there's at least one we've not found, but we'll see. But yeah, that'll be the plan. So, thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Cheerio.